Let's talk about cartels.
Yeah.
No, not the hit feature film.
Wait, what?
The people who really control this country.
Wait. You mean the JC?
The JC. Wait.
What
The
is that?
Jewish cartel?
Oh!
I think he was just talking about the regular cartel.
Oh,
Welcome to the Monday morning conference call.
They have to be working together, right? They're all interconnected.
We have a person who's usually behind the camera on with us today. Our good friend and roommate, Mr. Mark Birdy. Say hello, Mark.
Thank God.
Yeah, I would have
Thank
botched
God.
that. I would have botched that.
It's about time.
I would have botched that
Again.
Mark Birdy intro.
It's not the first time you've been on.
It's not.
It might be the first
It's
time
been too
with
long,
video.
though.
Yeah, I don't think we have video on the one you were.
I feel like we had video on the 420.
Oh,
that was
that's
a
right.
good-
You were just over there.
That was a good look for everybody.
What, the 420 pod?
Good God, that was. Oh.
Oh, yeah, dude, that was a rough pod.
Fun,
It was
to,
a very
fun
rough
to edit,
pod.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Funny for us, but for the
Don't get my
viewing
name.
audience, whatever that is.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember much. I remember being very baked. That was a stint where I was taking those edibles before we started podcasting.
First time you ever took one, we were just playing Stratego in the middle of a board game. And I
Yeah.
just keep looking at you, and you look not okay. And finally, you're slurring and shit. And I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And you're like, "I took 1,000 milligrams of gummies." Or
Yeah.
no, 2,000.
Is it 1,000 in the pack? Yeah, it was 2,000
Took
milligrams.
2,000 milligrams of gum. My dad and his girlfriend Kelly took one of each of them ate a 500 milligram, and they freaked the fuck out in the middle of the they woke up in the middle of the night and started freaking out.
Bro, I was so high. I was playing this game. I'm like, bro, Braden's about to be so mad because I'm so high.
Yeah, you look. You're.
I was
when I would ask
terrified.
you if you were okay, you'd be like, "Yeah, what's wrong?" You're
Dude.
the softest, sweetest version of Steven I've ever seen.
I was so scared you'd be mad at me because I got high. I got super high. Didn't,
Why would I
and
be
then,
mad?
I was like, I didn't let him get high. I was like, he's gonna be super pissed and mad at me.
I will say, one day, I used to go over to my buddy's house when I was in elementary and middle school,
Mhm.
and his dad had thousands of board games, literally thousands. A lot of them were in manila folders, and I came over one day, knocked on the door, and they let me inside, and him and his dad were in the middle of a game.
Mm-hmm.
And since I was there, my buddy, his name was Zach. No violence. His name was Zach. I got there and he was done playing the board game with his dad, so he started making shitty moves on purpose so the game would end faster. And his dad fucking lost his mind.
Yeah.
Ripped the board up. He's no. I don't remember how it ended. I had to leave very
Damn,
quickly.
so even nerd
Yeah.
dads are like that with their kids. I used to play Pee Wee football with this kid whose dad was the coach, and he was the quarterback. Go figure. And if he threw a bad ball,
Mm-hmm.
you'd see his dad pull him to the side, and then he'd come back tears in his eyes, but pissed off, and you knew he was getting the shit beat out of him on the way home.
Did he die also?
No, he's fine. Just the guy that knocked me unconscious is dead.
Where's this guy doing? Did he go pro?
I think he plays college baseball now, or I guess he's got to be done with it now. But he did play college baseball. He was a good
And
athlete.
now he works at a pawn shop.
He ended up being a white boy receiver on a team that was 75% black.
Damn.
Yeah, he was pretty athletic.
He just wasn't in the right position.
Not at the
Cooper
time.
Rush?
Yeah, basically it was Cooper Rush.
I know Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag, I'm sorry.
You know fucking.
Who's Cooper Rush?
I have no idea who Cooper Rush is.
Never mind.
Yeah, I feel like I know the name, but I also don't.
I think he was a backup quarterback in the NFL for a while.
That
Nobody gives a
sounds
fuck.
right.
In any case,
Steve knows Josh Allen.
there you go. He's white.
Who, me?
Yeah, him.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be a huge Tim Tebow guy. Other than when, bro, you remember when Florida cheated us in the Rose Bowl?
Who was us?
I didn't
Like Arkansas,
I
like
didn't pay enough attention to Arkansas football.
I think that was like one of the like first like few football games I watched, like where I knew the rules. And I remember watching that shit with my dad, and I watched those motherfuckers cheat. I watched them cheat, bro.
I remember when they cheated us in Green Bay. I remember when Dez caught that football, and it changed the NFL forever.
Wait, what happened?
You remember when the Cowboys were playing Green Bay, and it was an important game. Was it a playoff game? It was a playoff game. This was in the era of Tony Romo, Dez Bryant, and it's like game's ending. It's like Cowboys are down. Tony throws a long shot to Dez Bryant, which would have put them. And he it was an insanely far ball. Like it was gonna put them right in goal line range to like try one or two.
If not a touchdown.
If not a touchdown. Okay. Dez, fucking beyond all odds, reaches up, grabs the fucking football, and like goes to the ground. And the ball was in his arms like this, but when he hit the ground, the ball moved a little bit in his arms from touching the ground. And they said because of that, he did not have control of the football. So we lost that game. And it was fucking... Like, Mark's not a Cowboys fan. He knew what that was. It was huge.
He caught it.
He caught it. Changed the way the NFL looks at catches now. Now everybody gets called on that shit. Yeah, they screwed us.
Yeah, I just feel like the reason why the Cowboys won't win a Super Bowl is because fucking Texas is too big of a state, and they will succeed.
Oh yeah.
You thought Philly?
You mean
was
succeed or succeed?
succeed?
Okay. I thought you said succeed. They will rise again.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, you mean secede though. That's the word, right?
From the union?
Yeah, like
Secede from the union?
secede.
Like leave?
Yes,
Yeah.
secede.
Okay, that's where we're at?
Not succeed. Yeah, no,
That's
I
what you
agree.
do.
I agree. They would succeed.
You succeed.
They would ascend. They would.
All right, Childish Gambino.
Huh?
All right, Childish Gambino.
Mark, what have you been up to lately?
All she do is succeed. We were talking about high dosage edibles before. We were at a comedy show on a farm a couple days ago.
We were.
And I was given a 250 milligram edible, which I ate 1/4 of.
Who the fuck
And
gave
I
you
was
that?
Kelsey. I was.
Shout out Kelsey. She's been on here before.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Kelsey.
I mean,
Thanks
I
for the
was
ride. Gone.
I was not here.
Yeah?
Just 1/4 of it. Yeah.
What did you feel like?
And she was so proud after the show. She came up to Paul. She was like, "Which one of us looks like we took an edible?" Because she ate a whole one, and I ate 1/4 of one, and I was, out of my mind, and she was fine. So I don't know what that says about me or her or
I wonder if that was real
Paul.
weed.
It looked like a legal thing.
Yes. Okay.
It came out of a container.
I think I could do the 2 bands again. Brady, you did what, 1 or 2 that one time?
I did 1,000. I did 1 pack, 1,000.
And we went to Myrtle Beach.
Oh man, don't remind me. And these motherfuckers took me to Myrtle Beach, and we got probably 10 minutes outside of Myrtle Beach, and I had to have them turn the radio down because I was going to have a heart attack. And that was off 1 pack, and Steven took 2 and played me in an intense board game. So,
And I really thought I was like doing some shit too when I was playing. Like, I was like, I'm in this
deep
nigga's
move
head.
right here.
Yeah, I was like, because I didn't understand the game for so long while we were playing it. And then
While you were playing it?
And then I finally understood it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to get his ass." No.
you're so fucked up.
Did you finish the game?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
I beat him, but I mean, it really
It wasn't beat belt to ass or anything.
The thing is,
It's hard to
I
tell
can't
when
even
Stratego.
I can't even count it because, I mean, you were obliterated. You were You weren't there. You were in another realm.
Other realms are nice places to be sometimes.
When you trip a bunch of mushrooms, do you can you jump into pictures or anything?
I've never done that.
I can okay, so I can. It has to be something big enough, to, get this TV. I could look at this TV and have a picture.
You gotta be able to fit the head and shoulders through.
I see you getting fucked up and trying to platform 9 3/4 our TV. Just fucking ruining our TV.
Bro,
that's great.
What's that shit that they say on Blue's Clues? Blue's Clues. Let's get in this picture, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's been a long time since I've seen Blue's Clues.
That rang a bell somewhere deep inside of me.
I do know.
You guys look like you fuck with some Blue's Clues.
As a kid, yeah.
Was Blue's Clues for the boys?
I think so. I was a big.
Dora.
I had. Yeah, because I wanted to fuck her. I was a big. I was into Bob the Builder. Even as a young man, I was just fucking fully sexually stimulated. I was a big Bob the Builder and Scooby Doo guy.
Bob the Builder. Let's unpack that.
And Barney. Barney.
Bro, you remember Rescue Heroes?
No, what the fuck is that?
Bro, Rescue Heroes. Bro, you don't know Rescue Heroes?
This sounds like a later show. This
No.
sounds like something you got
It's
into
like-
at 12.
That's like the precursor to Paw Patrol, right there.
Yeah, what?
Bro, it's like,
Hold on, that shit came out in 2009. What the hell?
it's like these guys and they're firemen and shit. And, they help and save people. They rescue people. They're rescue heroes. And it's like the Rescue Heroes movie. I remember getting shit from under my bed and going, Rescue Heroes. You guys know Rescue Heroes?
Yeah, I think I was on the Skinamax by that time in my life. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I remember a little bit older. I was watching Jimmy Neutron a lot. Really liked that.
Jimmy Neutron doesn't age very well.
I'm
It looks
sure the
horrible.
animations.
Fairy Odd Parents does, but old CGI shows don't age well.
I was never a SpongeBob guy, which is so crazy. I don't know.
The 2D stuff holds up really well, I think.
Yeah.
Because you can't fuck up 2D.
Right.
The 3D,
Absolutely.
compared to what, compare that to a Pixar movie now, it's like what?
Mark, what the fuck did you watch as a kid?
What era are we talking? I got Winnie the Pooh,
Okay.
Winnie the Pooh,
Like
guess.
kid, like Barney age.
Monster
Bob
Tube.
Builder age.
Monster Tube.
Monster Tube?
that's a porn website.
Oh.
I thought that
Wait,
was
what's
funny.
Monster Tube?
Yeah, look it up. Let me see.
I'm sure it's defunct now.
Keep going, Mark.
They had all the worst videos. I don't know, I remember the Magic School Bus, in between the lines, all the KET shit. I guess it was KET in Kentucky. I don't know what they called it anywhere else. Kentucky Entertainment Television. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Public access, PBS.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That type of shit. They would show that at school.
I'm talking about what you
Maybe
watched at
daycare.
home, bro.
Some Disney Channel.
Okay.
Not much. I played outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I also played outside, dude. It was so fun playing with the patent hinge vacuum tube, the monster. No, that's
I
not
played
it.
outside. I'm just thinking 4 years old, but yeah.
Playing
4
outside with
years
the
old
neighborhood
is-
kids was fire.
Winnie
I
the
remember
Pooh, Barney, Sesame Street.
there were these two kids that lived next door. There's Nicholas and then my sister's friend. We would all play outside playing trampoline. I remember one time me and Donovan were wrestling this guy and his brother on the trampoline. And I think this nigga fucking RKO'd my little nigga or something, bro. He did something crazy to my little bro.
You should have hard ER.
No, I said my little nigga.
It was borderline.
Anyway,
You didn't roll it or nothing, but
didn't roll or nothing. But I remember just being like, my brother, and then going crazy on the trampoline, bro.
I remember one time staying at this kid's house and we both liked WWE at the time, and he wanted to wrestle on his trampoline. Bro, people used to be fucking with me, bro. He wanted to wrestle on his trampoline, and like this is a kid like I mean we were young, but like at that time or any time afterwards, like I could have beat this kid's ass, and we were doing wrestling on the trampoline. He got mad, and he slapped me, and I think I like shoved him down or something, but like. It's like, yo, why was everybody fucking with me, bro?
Yeah, that sounds kind of hot.
It was kind of hot. I pushed him down, and then I went down there.
All right. Simmer down. No, bro, like, fighting as a kid is fun on the trampoline. You can't do that as much as an adult. But our next place, we should get a big-ass trampoline.
Oh, I won't get on a trampoline now.
Oh, yeah?
Wouldn't happen.
Why not?
Last time I was on a trampoline, it was the only time I ever broke a bone in my life.
How you broke a bone on a trampoline?
Well, he was the kid that I
Oh,
got
what?
on the ground with.
You broke your bone off in my butt.
Oh.
I was alone on the trampoline.
You didn't get double bounce?
No.
You were alone?
No, nothing. In fact, my mother had told me not to go on the trampoline. So I went right on the fucking trampoline and tried to do some flips.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the flip off. I got it all the way around, except my knees landed, but the top half of my body kept going. So I fucking smacked my face into my knee, and I fractured my orbital floor, which is the bottom bone of your eye. It's the only bone I've ever broken in my life.
Damn,
That's
man.
really bad.
That's like close to your eyeball
was fine.
popping
I
out.
thought you were
isn't
going to
it?
say you like
No, it
broke
didn't
your
feel
leg
bad.
or something.
No.
I didn't think.
I couldn't play basketball for 3 months. I wish I would have not been a little bitch and sucked it up.
Is that?
It was like mid-basketball season. I was like, what?
It's good to have you, Mark. It's good to have you, let me tell you.
Oh, two-hand mark. That's what we call him. Oh, man. Yo.
I've never broken a bone. Have you broken anything, Steve?
No, but I don't know if I told you this. I probably told you this before in real life. But me and my ex-girlfriend were on a swing one time, and I was trying to like, I was like, yo.
Was this swing indoors?
She go to a different school.
She was out. It was outside. And I was like, yo, let's try to do a 360 on the swing. She agrees, and I'm like pushing her hard as fuck, and the shit fucking breaks, and her fingers in it like snaps, bro. And I'm like looking at it, and I look at her. She's like, oh my god, I broke my finger, and I'm like about to throw up everywhere, bro.
Was this in middle school?
Nah, this was like a couple years ago.
Last year?
Oh yeah, that's a sweet story. So, when's the wedding?
Never.
How much that run you? Broken finger?
Nah, I didn't have to pay for it.
More or less than an abortion?
Facts.
I know.
Nah. Can I read that? Oh man, so you guys want to see what the New York Times thinks the top 10 movies are?
Not even a little bit. I want to hear
Yeah.
more about this farm comedy show that Braden attended and I greened out during.
Yeah, also,
Or Braden performed at. I'm sorry.
I did. It was cool. It was a really cool show. It was very scary because it was literally in the middle of a field, and it was just like 60 old people in the audience, and Eric went up and then I was next, and I hadn't done an open mic in at least like a week or so because I had been out of town, but we got paid very well. Everyone in the crowd was like working class people, so I feel like that played into it. It went okay. I really need to watch it back.
I feel like it was probably hard for you to tell if there was good laughs.
It was very hard because we weren't in a room.
People say. Who do you think got the most laughs?
Probably
Paul.
just because Paul did twice as long as anybody.
Yeah, Paul did like 30 minutes.
But also he had the advantage of the sun went down. people loosened up. He was right about that.
Yes.
He was absolutely right about
correct. Yeah, and if I had to say who got the most laughs on like the normal just 10 to 15, RJ went crazy.
Yeah.
He fucking killed it, dude.
He went right before Paul, so the light did go down some, but RJ was killing.
That had nothing to do with the light. He fucked that set. That
Yeah.
was awesome, dude.
His fucking joke about, oh my god, I don't want to ruin it, but you know the joke where he's like, he says something along the lines of like, me and my buddy I used to always be at my buddy's house and his dad had like fentanyl in a safe, and I never understood safes because that shit ain't safe for me. Oh my god, sorry RJ, that's so fucking good.
Damn, that is
That's
at
the way he
RJ
says
Moose
it
on
too.
Instagram.
So fucking good.
We'll put the tag right here.
We'll have him back on soon. We need him back. It's my boy. You're my boy Blue.
I want to do bits with RJ where we're both Jesus. What did you say? Me and RJ are Jesus at different stages of his life?
On me. Pre and post cross.
Hey.
Oh man.
Depending on what you believe in.
Turning water into
Does
fentanyl.
Does Jesus still get like killed in the Quran? Like, do they still hang him up? He just doesn't come back.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That is viewed as like a historical event, I believe.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Jesus was a real dude. Jesus was a cross maker.
He was a real God.
Do you know that guy? Do you know that
Took
song?
flesh.
I know that song. I've heard that song.
Jesus was a cross maker.
We didn't get fun songs. I was a
I
Catholic, not a
learned that
Baptist.
song in some devil worship and shit.
What
It was-
songs did y'all get?
Eagle's Wings.
Fuck
Fucking.
is that? Sing Eagle's Wings for me.
And I will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn.
Yeah, bitch.
I didn't get raped.
Yep.
It's fine.
You only add any 808s to that mark.
I don't even think I sang that correctly, but it was like dirges, dude. It was not any fun. Well, no, I will say we had the Wednesday masses when I was in elementary and middle school. If we were lucky, we got, Don't Rock the Boat, Have Faith. Everybody got into that.
Oh, you're rocking a boat.
99.8% white Catholic population
Other than not any
turned
white
black
Catholic
when
bangers.
they started singing that song.
Yeah, either y'all ever go to a vacation Bible school?
Bro, Brayden, I've got some vacation Bible school for you, brother.
Me too, man. Holy shit.
See, that sounds worse than anything we got Catholic-wise.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of lit, but it's also extremely not lit.
They bribe you.
Let's dig into
learning
that.
about God. So vacation Bible school. We'll see if this matches your description. But vacation Bible school is like a week-long thing during the summertime when no one's in school, and they have all different age groups, and they're all in their different groups. But they come to the church, and they have activities planned for them each day of the week. So like you're gonna constantly be moving between the different activities in that day, but there's always like some big cool one each day. Sometimes I remember there was one day where we would go to this fucking bounce house place, and we would like jump around in bounce houses and like bounce slides and shit. And then there might have been one where we went to a movie one time. There's always cool shit, but it was like bribing you to be Christian because like between the cool shit, you'd be excited about the cool shit, but then like some of the activities
They hit you with that word.
yes. So like you'd be there for the cool shit, you'd be there to play basketball in one of the activities, you'd be there to like eat the snacks in one of the activities, and then like all of a sudden you're fucking like midway through, they're like, all right, it's time for sermon activity, and it's like, oh fuck,
Hold up.
and then they get you, and then some people liked this more than me, but like the part I actually hated the most was like one of the activities each day would be you'd go to the music area and you'd all like learn a choreographed dance and song.
You didn't like that?
That seemed to be what some of the kids were excited about, but not myself particularly. I was more like, when is the fucking water gun fight? You know. But yeah, does that match up?
Like low key, except there was like stuff they kind of bribed us with like fire food.
Yeah.
And like there was some water sports.
That
Maybe not the right phrase for that, but
that's the Catholic vacation Bible school.
So what they did for the black one is
I'm excited about
you'd have that, and the people are super dope that you met, but then you'd have to go watch an hour of like stuff talking about the Illuminati and how they're bad and how bad like. They're like telling me like Kanye West is bad. I'm like, shit, nigga, I love Kanye.
Yo, Black Vacation Bible School had a Illuminati portion.
Yeah, bro. I got right about that.
Where has that been? Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. And then
doing some archaeology tonight.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude,
You
they're
just
like
unearthed a fossil from Stephen's mind.
Yeah, you really did. Yeah, they like showed us this video. I could probably pull it up on YouTube after this, but like it's this guy. He's talking about like why Beyonce is part of Illuminati and like all the signs of the Illuminati and like
LeBron James Illuminati.
Bro, no, like Prince and stuff. Who's like, yeah. So if you go get, he's like Illuminati. They have like secret phallic symbols and stuff. It's like if you get the Prince 1999 album and turn it upside down, it's 666 with a dick.
Holy shit!
And I went to my mom's closet, got her Prince 1999 album, and it was 666 with a fucking dick at the end of it.
Blew your little mind.
Blew my fucking mind.
It's all real.
And then I've told you this before, Bray, but I had sleep paralysis as a kid, and they like taught us about what succubuses were. So nigga, I could not sleep. I was so terrified, and I love Kanye West.
I met some succubuses on a mushroom trip.
Yeah?
Yeah, we don't have to get into that though.
Why not?
Yeah, tell us.
I wanted to ask if did you guys sleep there at the Bible schools?
No, that's Vacation Bible. No, that's lock-in.
They had lock-ins, yes.
It's not a.
I went to one lock-in. That shit was fire.
Yeah, lock-in was pretty.
Lock-in at the white church.
No
I
religion.
think I kissed a girl.
No
at
religion
lock-in.
at the
Yeah.
lock-in.
Yeah.
There were just guys at this lock-in.
Oh, that's.
We played dodgeball and
It
shit.
actually would be 10 times more fun.
Bro, it was a big ass church. All my buddy went to the church. He invited like all of my friends in the Xbox group because we like
Oh, that's lit.
like we like all like found out we all lived like by each other.
Yeah.
In Arkansas, so we were like all went to this place and we just fucking chilled. Bro, talked about girls. We played dodgeball, that Call of Duty, and I like this.
Call of Duty?
Bro, yeah, because this guy who went also there, he was like played Xbox with FaZe. Like he actually played Xbox with FaZe, and it was like, damn, bro, you're so cool.
Yo, did you ever go to a skating rink lock-in?
Nah, I don't like skating.
Skating rink lock-in
Unless it's
was fucking cool. The one right Arkansas Stadium, shout out. Both a skating rink and a ice skating rink, or roller skating and ice skating. But they'd have these lock-ins where you pay $20, and all the kids you knew were gonna be there in like middle school. So it was basically like sanctioned, like you staying the night with like your buddies and girls you think are cute, and no one's allowed to sleep. If they catch you sleeping, they will come over and shoot you with a water gun and wake you up. But it was so fucking cool. You'd play these games all night. They do different skating like races and then roller skating, dodgeball.
No, that sounds awful.
Oh my god, bro. Fire.
I'd hate to see the fucking insurance bill on that.
Yeah, I did.
You
Tell
definitely
nobody.
got a side waiver, bro.
I did fuck up this. I did have to get a fake front tooth because of the skating rink. But
You do it in front of a baddie?
I probably thought she was a baddie at the time.
You would think she's a baddie now? No. Why not? Because you're...
she's 12.
Yes. Yeah. Valid point, Marcus. No, because I had lower standards.
Damn, you call a 12-year-old girl ugly?
Mm-hmm. No, actually not. Yeah,
What's
no,
her
I
name?
am.
What's her first and last name?
Ice skating's lit.
Fuck that shit.
That's cool.
Niggas out here fucking skating and shit. Hell no.
You were skateboarding until like a year ago.
Yeah, but like.
You hurt
nah.
your wrist. I hurt my wrist. I hurt my wrist. I can't do it anymore. Skating.
Tell us what happened.
Skating's gay now.
Skating hurts, bro.
You ain't built for that anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
He never was.
You. I'll get your skateboard out the car and fucking.
It's your skateboard in the car.
Yeah, my bad. I'll get my skateboard out the car and fucking.
360 into traffic.
Yeah.
Please.
I do a lot of things in the traffic.
Like what else?
I don't know. I really want to like, I don't know, do something crazy, like just pull my ass out in traffic, you know? Moon some people.
Do you think they would swerve, or do you think they would aim for you if you had your ass out?
Yeah, someone would definitely pass by and get real close and slap your ass.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You might get.
Ooh, I'd like to see that.
You might get fucking penetrated, bro.
Oh God.
You might get drive-by penetrated.
I would hate to be
Does
penetrated, let alone drive by.
5-star work on black people? You know what 5-star is?
Whenever you like slap.
Slap the ever-loving shit out of somebody and leave a
Oh, yeah.
handprint?
Oh yeah.
That works?
Yeah. No.
We were talking about you and Bakir and someone else that you went to.
Oh yeah. We would. My buddy Julian, these two girls, Ari and Abby, and it was a No, it wasn't Abby. It was Ari. It was a competition on who could not jerk off the longest, and it was between Bakir and this girl Ari at the end. But whoever, so if you got off first,
This is based on good faith.
yeah.
Like Seinfeld?
So
I thought it was
they
like
were the only two that didn't lie. Is what you're saying?
everybody starts masturbating and the last one to finish wins. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No. Nah, that probably would. Anyway, but
We don't get into that either.
if you lost,
I'm
everybody
fucking this
got to
podcast
slap you
up.
on the arm.
Oh, that sucks.
And Bakir slapped the hardest, and he won. And years later, he said he lied.
Of course you lied.
Yeah.
There's literally no reason not to lie.
I don't know. I thought we were all respectable people.
Yeah, I believe in the goodness and humanity. We don't lie about masturbating.
Yeah. Why?
I mean, I lied. But I didn't lie as long as him, you know?
What was the point of this? What was the point of this competition?
Yeah.
Everyone
Bro, it
just
was
lie.
just like, I don't know. We were fucking horny. We were just guys.
So y'all's plan was to not do anything about it. Y'all's plan was...
It was like, yo, we gotta stop yoking it.
What do you call that?
It was like it became when we started. It was like an annual thing that we did during every show. Like every time we did the musical, the week of we would do like a week of no nut.
1 week is not enough. Let me tell you, because during that first week, you're just mad.
Yeah,
You're just angry.
Yeah. What Mark, I'm telling you, we were all like we were just like.
You don't see the benefits until at least week 3.
What are the benefits?
He wouldn't know. Bro, has it been 3 weeks in 2009?
Yeah, 3 weeks is fucking insane. 3 weeks? No way. You've been 3 weeks?
No.
Okay, cool.
3 weeks?
3 weeks is fucking nuts, dude.
I
I don't want to meet that person. That's a freak. That's a freak of nature.
In no butt. 3
No
weeks.
butt.
Oh, I didn't
in
say no butt.
Nah, but that's what we mean. No busting.
No ejaculation?
For 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's becoming a podcast right
You ever,
now.
like, it hits a point, if you hold it long enough, that when you take shits and you push really hard,
Don't say it.
just a little bit.
No.
And it doesn't feel good,
Wait.
but it comes out. This is real.
No.
This is a real thing.
What? I don't believe you.
You don't have to.
Show me. Go
I'm
do
not
it.
3 weeks right now.
Where you at?
I fucked her last Sunday.
So 1 week? Can you go 2 weeks?
I have many times.
No, I'm saying, can you go 2 more weeks?
You going?
I'm like, if I get an opportunity to fuck, I'm not.
No,
gonna
you
pass
need
it
to
up.
turn it down.
You have gone 2 weeks without busting a nut before.
Yeah.
But never 3.
Yeah, I've done 3.
No.
That's the last time we did.
And then you get to like 36 days. It was like as far as I got.
Mark's a freak, bruh.
Well, I'm trying to like. I'm constantly.
Yeah, release
listen.
the slugs, bro.
I'm constantly doing.
You gotta release the slugs.
They do get released when you push really hard when you shit.
Bro!
I am constantly doing experiments on myself. I think you guys should know this about me. Like, what does peak performance look like?
Are you having tantric sex?
On this occasion, I don't know what to call it. We don't
Yeah,
need to get
tell
into
us your
that.
last Sunday
We don't need to get
occasion.
on that.
Come on, do it. Let me get that
Yeah, you
vape
did
break.
have a wild Sunday.
Give me my vape
I
break.
don't need.
I'll say this. I heard earlier I was out front and I briefly heard y'all speaking about wet dreams.
Oh, yeah.
I have never had a wet dream.
Me neither. See?
I've had sex dreams for sure, but
Yeah,
I've never come in my pants. How would you? I've never understood it. How
Then
the
again-
fuck do you come without touching your penis?
I don't know, bro.
Well,
You just
Mark
wake,
just explained,
Well-
but
That's a whole other rabbit hole we could get into.
you just wake up.
The HFO,
What's that?
yeah, what is
hands-free
that?
orgasm.
Yo, can you HFO?
No,
Oh.
that takes like yogic mastery of the body. Like I don't have that.
Not yet.
I'm working on it.
I will say one time I had this. I was in. I don't know if it was my shower, if it was just a shower somewhere I was at, but like it was a removable shower head, and
Oh dear.
I was able.
That's hands-free in a way.
I was able to get to completion just by going up and down without ever touching my penis.
That's legit.
That was pretty crazy.
That's-
that was science. That wasn't
Technically,
even perverted.
technically hands-free. What do you
Yeah.
mean? We all do perverted shit.
No, I'm saying like that was.
It's okay. It's
But-
fine.
But like the wet dream.
We're good. We're good.
we don't need to second
alright.
guess. Don't.
You just like, you're in the dream, and then it's like, oh shit. And then you
I'm
wake
I'm Kermit in my pants.
See, the thing is, maybe I have had wet dreams. It's just that I didn't reach down to check,
Maybe it dried. Yeah.
and it just disappeared. It went where everything else goes.
I feel
Eventually.
like in my dreams I can't come, bro. I just can't. I'd be dreaming and I'd be like, yeah. Dear
Like,
God.
yo, please.
Wait, this is too good.
Yeah, I'll dream. I'll literally dream
Wake up.
for 3 hours because I just can't bust. It's like, God damn it.
Bro, that in dream blue chew.
I mean, I didn't say my dick wasn't hard. I said I didn't bust. Jesus, don't slander me.
No, I think blue
Don't
chew
turn my
stops
words
you
against
from
me.
busting, bro.
Don't fucking slander me. I did try finasteride at one point for my hair, and immediately, and it's one of the, like, that drug has side effects, but it's one of the low down on the list of side effects. Like, you may experience some trouble with getting an erection. Bruh, one fucking weekend, it was like, oh my God, and the nuts don't feel good at all. Like, you bust, but it's like,
That sounds like that shit that they did to people in A Clockwork Orange, where they take everything that you love about your life and they turn it against you.
That's that hot boy summer shit.
just that hot summer shit.
Is that
That
how
Kenny
boys
Chesney
shit?
summer.
I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this conversation is the reason why Tyler, the Creator, said that podcasts should be banned.
Why did Tyler the Creator say podcast should be banned?
Because we need more electricians and stuff.
And then Tyler the Creator goes off and makes an Instagram ad where he talks to a group full of people in a room and just says, "Be creative, Instagram." I really wish Tyler the Creator stopped telling me what the fuck to do. That's what I wish.
Talk to him. Talk to the camera.
I'm tired of you, Tyler.
Mm.
And you know what? I'd come to your fucking show next month if I had $350 laying around to come to your fucking show. But I wouldn't come there to listen to your music. I'd come there to tell you to stop telling me how to live my life.
I don't
I
necessarily.
had to say it.
I don't necessarily stand with you on that, but I like that you got that out your chest.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you don't stand with me. I just
I would hate if you got into a sticky situation.
He better get paranoid if he's fucking with me.
Yeah, you might fuck around. He might send the wolves to you.
Yeah, he might fuck around and I make up a fake title to one of his songs because I don't know anymore.
He can be sort of a goblin sometimes.
Damn, I'll fucking, dude, don't make me, Tyler, I'll cause an earthquake.
Yeah, I'll throw a cherry bomb in your bathroom while you're using it.
I'll loiter on his whole squad.
There you go. Alright. Damn, I should have got some water while he was standing up.
You just left me alone.
Yeah.
How was relieving yourself?
It was nice. I liked it.
Did you all? Never mind.
No, tell me.
No, it's
We've
bad.
already crossed.
It's literally just not funny.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do you think any of that was funny about
I
not
think a
masturbating?
lot.
What
for
we
3
were
weeks?
saying wasn't funny, it was real.
I think you talking about coming from shit hitting your prostate was pretty funny. And I thought that was
See, I didn't get that from that.
that was what it was. And just drizzle coming out of his
Mark,
penis.
see, Mark,
No,
what you
it's
gotta
like gelatinous.
It's
not good.
Mark, what you gotta do
It's
is
all dried up.
you gotta sit on the corner of your bed
It's old man.
while you stroke. You just gotta sit on the corner of your bed. And you gotta put some pressure on it.
You think I
I
haven't
know.
tried this?
Huh?
You think I didn't know this?
Okay. See, Brandon's the only person who doesn't know about putting a little pressure on the corner of the bed, bro. You just sitting down.
Mark's.
You just sitting down.
Yeah, when you first said that on the pod is one of the funniest moments we have on here.
What?
The first time he brought that up, he
Sitting on the corner of the bed?
he was like, sometimes you just gotta sit in the corner of the bed, and I didn't know what he was trying to imply. I was like, yeah, I guess, whatever, and he was like, get a little pressure back there, and I was like, you talking about putting the bedpost in your asshole?
Wait, no.
Not fully, but a little pressure, a little let me in.
Not the post.
No, the corner of the mattress, bro.
A little bit of it's Johnny.
Yeah. The corner of the mattress, bro.
That's great.
All right, enough of that.
Do we do anything else besides coming?
I've been playing a lot of pool lately.
Nothing newsworthy.
Yeah,
True.
I've been trying to get good at pool.
Didn't I fucking run the table on you like 2 days ago?
Yeah, but I wasn't. That was like a week ago.
No problem.
I wasn't
Just-
feeling good, and that wasn't 101.
That's also true. That's fair.
I wasn't feeling good that day either. I was sick. My pinky was hurting real bad,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't shoot if I don't have my pinky.
Mm-hmm.
Can you not yawn, bro?
I haven't done anything competitive in a
That's really rude.
Yeah, I heard the algorithm doesn't really like yawns.
Algorithm sounds like a race of people. Stupid fucking algorithms. All these algorithms fucking sneaking into our cell phones and taking up all our storage space. What if we got like an algorithm police, like someone to like fight algorithms, and like
It's far too late. Far too late.
it's far too late.
John
to
Cena cannot help us.
It's too late for our algorithms to be fixed.
I think we can fix it.
I mean, the best thing I think you can do is like start a new account. Get a nice clean slate.
Or
The first thing you look up. You go ahead.
we could all boycott media in general and just read books.
On me, Steven. Put your head through the TV.
Yeah, what if...
Climb in there.
I think I have a solution to
Save
the
us.
so-called immigration problem. What if...
Here we go.
Now we're fucking talking.
What if we all just moved to Mexico? like, no,
You get
hear me out,
$1,000,
'cause
don't you?
Huh?
You get $1,000?
I don't know.
Even if I'm like true born American, I can self-deport?
I'm not saying so. I'm saying you can
Is
live
that an
there.
option?
But hear me out. Because
They
you
all
know...
moved here for a better life, and then we just took everything and went where they came from.
And so, like... so, because you know how, like, they got... Like, the,
Fuck.
the random houses... that Israel has the random houses in Palestine... Right, like on the outskirts, they're like they'll build like neighborhoods on Palestinian land.
Oh yeah.
So what if we did that to Mexico?
Well, the cartel. If we were just.
But no,
Isn't
no,
that
that's
what
I'm
Mexicans do for us? They build the roofs. They build the houses.
No, I'm saying, I'm being like, no, you're not listening. You guys aren't. You guys
I
are
am
trying
listening.
to be funny.
You're not
funny.
I just
hearing
think
me.
I'm funny.
You guys are trying to be
Yeah,
funny.
You're not
This isn't
listening.
funny.
You're
I
not
mean,
hearing me.
you guys. I'm saying, what if just every American just went to Mexico?
You want to
I'm with
encroach
you.
slowly on Mexico by building
I'm sa-
subdivisions.
I think we
that
should
cross the
move
border.
with force
Am I understanding
very
you
quickly.
correctly?
I'm saying, enforce very quickly.
Mhm.
We just get a bunch of people and we just move to Mexico.
What is the advantage?
It's like some cool shit in Mexico.
Some nice beaches.
Nice beaches.
Other than that,
What security would you have once you're there?
Well, if we
If
went
there's
in
a
The
No,
drove,
cartels. We can bring this full
if
circle.
we went in fucking drove, if we all went at once,
Mm-hmm.
cartel.
Yeah, cartel would be like
we'd be
Oh.
fucked.
What are
Like-
we packing?
heat. We Americans.
Yeah.
They is cartelicons.
Yo.
Then again,
you think I'm not on
if we just-
cartel Instagram?
They might just fold because now they can just sell the shit straight to us.
Mhm.
Exactly.
They don't have to go through the back channels. They might just be very happy to
We
see
bringing
us.
up white women with us.
Sure. Where the white women at?
It's true.
Hey, Holmes, where the white women at?
Gringas.
Wow, you guys are fucking.
Gringas
racist.
locos.
Who? Me or Mark?
You guys.
You're gonna cut all of this.
It's
It's fine.
racist. I'm not gonna.
Nobody's worried about anything.
I'm not coming up anything. Just kidding. I'll cut something.
Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man. What the fuck else? Oh, there's my beat.
I just really been
Y'all talk. I'm gonna go pee.
walking around figuring out this whole thing that some people like to call, life. Love, the pursuit of happiness.
How's that going for you?
Pretty fucking depressing.
Yep.
What have you found out lately? What was the last thing you found out about life?
Live that shit. Live that shit.
That's new?
No.
The newest thing. The last thing you learned. The
last thing I learned about life. Maybe they aren't out there.
That's real shit?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they are. Maybe just not in Wilmington, North Carolina,
Yeah.
USA. What?
Wilmington is kind of.
It's kind of flat,
It's just kind of.
and I mean that in all senses of the word.
I'm not even saying like it's just weird. Such a odd place I'm in. Like I haven't been somewhere like this before, and the people are so interesting.
No, we just gotta take you down to Castle Street. Interesting? I still don't know what that word means.
The word interesting?
Yes.
Something that's fascinating. I think it's almost maybe fascinating.
I don't think you can describe interesting with the word fascinating.
I mean, I'm saying maybe a synonym.
Fascination is like implies obsession. I feel like
Interesting. I feel like.
interesting. I don't know what it means. I don't think it means anything.
Well, I feel like there's a definition out there.
I'm
That's
sure that
something-
there is.
You must be interesting. That's what somebody interesting would say.
I feel like interesting is a word that people use for things that they're not interested in.
I can see that.
Because it's like a thing to say.
It's like a filler word.
Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
It's a way to shut something down.
If it was actually interesting, you would have a real response to it. I think.
Yeah.
You want to see?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I usually say, "Oh hell yeah, that's cool."
That's basically the same thing as saying interesting, in my mind.
Right, it's totally better.
Yeah.
It's totally better. Way cooler.
Oh, hell yeah, that's cool. I actually don't give a fuck about what you just said.
I would
Also-
prefer that. Tell me you don't give a fuck. That would light me up. That would brighten my day.
Steven, you are out of frame. There
Sometimes I just feel like I don't need to be in frame, you know?
we go. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people trying to frame me. You know, they're trying to frame me up for some shit
Tell 'em
I
about
didn't take a picture for. You
Mm.
feel me?
Mm.
You feel me, Mark? They're trying to, that's a bar. They're trying to frame me up for some shit I didn't even take a picture for.
I don't know what that means.
Obviously.
It's interesting though.
He loosely fit two concepts that sort of work together, but you know.
You guys just don't understand.
There's something there.
You guys don't understand fucking bars. Y'all don't know what it's like to be barred up. I'm barring niggas up 24/7. I take it out my pocket. It's that fucking 11.
Like Xanax or.
Like rap.
Oh. Okay.
Rap, Brayton. Xanax are bad. Pills are bad.
And we're back.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
Who do you think you rap based? Like who do you think you get your flow from? You know?
my flow.
Yeah.
Tupac Shakur.
Yeah.
Tupac Shakur.
Yeah, let me think. Who do I get my flow from? I think my main rap inspiration is Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That's kind of where. Hey yo, go. That's how I.
We're feeling on the dance floor.
Yeah, we don't do crack. We don't do drugs.
DRUGGI in my body.
And the Funky Bunch got me.
Pause.
Yeah, that's.
What is
that's the-
DRUGGI? What does that mean? Druggy? In my body?
DRU.
Oh no DRUG, yeah, drug. You said I in my body.
DRUGGI.
In my body.
In my body.
Yeah, DRU drug in my body. You get it? DRUGGI in my body. It's a play.
Drug in my body. Okay. What a lyric. See, that's why I'm going with
What are lyrics?
I still don't get it. But
Bro,
I want
wait,
to.
you really don't get that? Drug in my body. DRUGGI in
it would be one
my
G.
body.
It would be 1G. Either way you look at this, Mark Wahlberg is pretty elite. And he also, I believe.
Drew.
Mark Wahlberg is on my no-fly list. I will not be getting on any planes with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, you'd be safer.
That's what I'm scared of.
Grip.
Chill. Hey,
He's fine.
come here. I know, but he's being loud as fuck.
Microphones can't hear him.
Neighbors can.
Well,
It's midnight.
is it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I rap like we get like inspo from like
Young
P.
M.A.
Diddy. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Puffy?
Yeah. Like, yeah, bad boy, in this bitch. Yeah. You would understand.
I wouldn't understand.
I think I'm more like a like my raps are kind of like P. Diddy, maybe like with a little bit of King Von, with like some YNW Melly with like a sprinkle of R. Kelly because got the vocals.
Obviously. Yeah, I'm a big. My two inspirations are Marky Mark and Red Foo. That's the vibe you're gonna catch, and the one dude from the Black Eyed Peas who no one will ever know his name.
The fucking
Will
Asian dude.
Yep, that guy.
The Asian dude?
No, Will.i.am, because you just knew his name. So not him. I mean the one that you don't know even more.
No.
Like exactly, you don't even know he exists.
There's a black dude and the Asian dude, or the black dude and the Mexican.
There are, and I could mean either one of them.
Hmm.
But yes, those
Will.i.am
two
and
guys.
Fergie are the only two people in Black Eyed Peas.
Mm-hmm. There's no one else.
Damn, you think they know that? They gotta know that.
You gotta know that.
Rock your body, come on now, rock your body.
Rock your body.
Rock your body. I wanna go, rock your body.
Up in the music and rock your body. Rock that body. Come on, rock that body. Rock your body. Rock that body. Come on, rock that body. Rock your body.
It's funny, whenever we sing like that, it sounds like it's auto-tuned.
I know. Let me see your back.
Dude, that'd be a fire karaoke song.
Well, any Black Eyed Peas, honestly.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
What do you think I was gonna say?
Something black, not IP. Yeah, Mark, spell ICUP.
No.
Spell IHOP.
IHOP.
Yeah, you
I
did.
Spell the F
I
word.
hate you.
Damn, that song is banging in my head now.
I've been on I have a couple Black Eyed Peas songs in my playlist.
Have you heard of Black Eyed Peas album?
Yeah, me and my mom used to have like 3 discs. One was Black Eyed Peas, one was Nickelback, and one was Now That's What I Call Music. And we listened.
That's what
to
the
all
fuck
of
I'm
this.
talking about.
What?
That's the Holy Trinity, right
Yeah,
there.
that's where as a society we started going downhill.
Downhill.
I mean, immediately following, like whenever we moved beyond those things. We moved beyond you and your mom having 3 CDs that were all vastly different music and frankly now considered cringy. That's when we fucked up.
Was it Now That's What I Call 80s, or what are we talking?
No. It was like modern music, so it's probably like, I bet there was like a Kesha song on there or something. I don't know.
Praying. That's my favorite Keisha song. That song? I
No.
hope that they get you. Something. Praying.
I wouldn't know if it wasn't on the radio.
Yeah, I
It's
used to
not
be.
TikTok on the clock.
Don't stop, make it drop.
Yeah,
Jake Blow.
there's this
I'm
girl who
yelling
lived.
timber.
This
Oh
girl,
yeah, that one too.
There's this girl who lived up the street from me. Whenever I was in like 6th grade and 5th grade, her name was Bethany, bro. I remember seeing her like she was this white girl with buck teeth, and I thought she was so fucking fine, bro. And I saw her walking past my house right when we moved in. I remember she would ride my bike past her doing cool bike tricks, and she was a badass kid though. She was like running away from home bad, but I remember she agreed to be my girlfriend, and she was like 2 years older than me. But I remember she would be.
Did you say younger or older? I
Older.
feel like you combined 2 words.
She was 2 years older than me.
Okay.
But she was like blasting Kesha, and outside the neighborhood, and I just remember hearing D-I-N-O-S. You are a dinosaur. Do you get that? D-I-N-O-S. You are a dinosaur. Like, do you understand that?
I get it.
Wait. Do you get that?
Yeah, I get it.
So do you get D-R-U-G-G in my body? Do you not get that still?
Still
It
don't
does.
get
How do you not get that?
I'll tell you why that doesn't work. Is
It worked. No.
There's 2 G's.
Yes, because that's just to go with the flow of it. But he's saying drug in my body. I don't I think I quit.
I mean, I understand the sentiment, but on an intellectual level, I don't think it
All
works.
right, bro. All right, cool.
I'm trying to intellectualize.
All right,
I
GG.
don't know that Mark Wahlberg's ever done anything that worked on an intellectual level once.
Have you not seen Father?
Stu?
Yeah, have you not seen Father?
I've seen the cover.
Yeah, what's that one? Daniel Day-Lewis. Father? Is that not Father Stu?
In the Name of the Father.
I just heard it was a good movie. I saw you have the movie. It was like you had it sitting around somewhere.
Mark Wahlberg's really good in The Departed.
Yeah.
That works on an intellectual level.
That's about and,
World needs plenty of bartenders.
Yo, what's the best
That's an
Dwayne
Alec
Johnson
Baldwin
movie?
line. Shut up.
Wait,
The what?
What's the best Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie? I think it's the one whenever those earthquakes are happening. I think it's called Earthquake.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think.
Aim for
Oh,
bushes.
the other guys.
Bro, what's that? Bro, what's that? Fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson with Sean Scott. Or I remember my granny had
long something or no, it was. They're in the jungle. I remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the fuck it's called. But they're like at one point they like eat something bad and they start tripping balls. I remember that scene. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, it's good.
Does The Rock have a classic movie?
I like the other guys a lot.
I mean, I feel like the other guys doesn't count because he's not in that movie for that long.
Hold on, I'm about to look at what The Rock's done.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
No classics? Zero classics.
I think we probably have different definitions, though.
Yeah, you have these bullshit ass, bougie ass classics that some fucking guy and fucking said that this was that fucking the IMDb, the AFI.
You ever heard of Ingman Tonkalonsky?
On me, bro, the American Film
Oh,
Institute.
the game plan.
The Game Plan is a classic movie.
Oh. The
That's all I
Tooth Fairy
got.
movie?
No, the game plan.
That's the Tooth Fairy.
The game plan is. Hold on.
The hockey movie?
No, he's like a football player, and then all of a sudden his daughter shows up on his doorstep, and he didn't know he had her.
Oh, okay.
You ever seen that?
I've seen that.
Okay. I think that was a classic, but also I was really young. Other than that, he doesn't have any any classics.
I mean, yeah, Batista has more classics than him, technically.
Batista.
What?
You said Batista.
Batista.
Yeah, he
What
has
do you call
3
him?
Guardians of the Galaxy films that are all 3 classics.
And he's also in fucking Dune.
Right, Dune, which I'm not a big fan
Dude,
of.
Y'all are generous
love
with
Dune.
classic.
I don't think Dune's a classic.
Generous as fuck with the word
I'm gonna
classic.
be a little
Guardians of the Galaxy is definitely a classic.
I'll take the first one.
Yeah, that's fine. I consider Guardians of the Galaxy a classic because that is something that I would be excited to show to my kid.
Is that the measure?
No, but it's like that's one of the things that would check off for me. That like I'm excited to show this to somebody. I'd be excited to show it to somebody if they haven't seen it.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
So that
Like The
alright.
Lighthouse is a fucking classic.
Steve, you know what I'm interested in? Can you name like a bunch of movies that are some of your favorite movies? I'm not gonna say
I like
top
The
five.
Lighthouse. I like Talladega Nights.
Okay.
I like. It's another movie I really like. I literally can't think of any other movie now.
Just The Lighthouse and Talladega Nights. If I had to go off of like my favorite movies in no
Step
particular
Brothers.
order, I am gonna go Step Brothers, Talladega Nights, The Other Guys. I'm also gonna go Jurassic Park. I'm also gonna go probably a couple of the Harry Potter films. I'm gonna go Guardians of the Galaxy.
See, I'm not doing. Like Harry Potter films, so I feel like I can't put that in my favorite movies.
That's my shit.
I like them a lot.
That's my shit. And I'm definitely missing a bunch, but those are some of the ones off the top of my head.
I think I know some of the best.
Oh, The
movies
Dark
I've seen.
Knight. The Dark Knight.
I can name the best movies I've seen more than my favorite.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Like-
that's interesting.
I think
Objectively good movies?
I think one of the best movies I've seen was the Christopher Nolan movie when the guy's riding all over himself.
Memento?
Bruh, that movie was fucking awesome. Love that movie.
Objectively good?
What do you mean?
When you say the best, what does that mean?
I mean,
versus your
like,
favorite?
this is like the best movie, one of the best movies I've seen. Doesn't make it my favorite movie.
Okay. So,
That means, like, my favorite movie is something
So-
I actually watch all the time, I feel like.
yeah.
Or watch a bunch.
As opposed to the best, which is what?
Which the best is, like,
Yeah, what makes that the best?
it's like one of the best is just, like, this one stood out of all the movies, this one stood out. Memento is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I guess
What do you mean, like,
I'm not confused.
Interstellar is a great movie.
It's
But I don't know if it's, like, one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I'm more
Dark Knight's one of the best movies I've ever seen, but it's not my favorite movie.
there are different things. I agree, but I don't know who gets to decide what best is.
I'm saying this is for me. Like,
Favorite and best. So, like, does it make you think more? Does it?
Yeah, what is it that makes it a favorite of yours versus a best of yours?
I mean, The Lighthouse is one of my favorite movies and one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Uh huh.
Like, the best movies I've ever
Answer
seen.
the fucking question.
Yeah.
I feel like the best movie I've ever seen is just like,
That's not what we're asking.
shut the fuck up. It's like something that I've seen like one time and been like, holy shit, that was really good. I don't need to see that
I don't
again.
need to see it again. Okay. Okay.
So you're qualifying
That's-
your favorites as movies with rewatch value.
Or like something I would watch again with somebody. Like,
Rewatch value.
like Old Boy, one of the best movies I've ever seen. Not my favorite movie. I would watch it again though, but not my favorite.
But you're
movie.
not like putting it in your veins, like.
Yeah, I want to go buy the
I
DVD.
think I know what you mean.
I don't see how y'all don't know what I mean, honestly.
I don't.
Not a hard concept for me personally. All my favorite movies are movies usually that I would like to watch again.
I think I gave up on the concept of like a best movie
But
because there's no
I just really
set
like the
of
movie.
criteria.
Like, I really like that movie.
Well, I mean, the way that you describe it, there's a lot of movies that I've seen once that fucked me up that I don't necessarily ever want to watch again that I think are incredible. But I don't know if I would use the word
Yes.
best in regards to the. This is semantics.
It's semantics.
I like favorite movies a lot more.
What's
I
your-
think
That's a
I,
lot
my
more
favorite
interesting.
movie list is just so, like to keep it special and tiny.
As it should.
All right, Mark, where can we find you?
859-992-4046.
Brayden, got any shows coming up?
I got a show next month. This place called Chicanos in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I will throw the flyer up at the end of this with the date, because I can't remember it off the top of my head. But like and subscribe, please. I have an Instagram, Daniel Bray Lewis. Check out this week's episode of the Sign-Ups, which features both me, Steven, and Mark. Yeah. Go ahead, Steve.
I am Steven. I live at... and I have a show coming up July 12th at Bill Street Barbershop.
Right around the corner.
Is it?
Yeah, it is actually. But I meant time-wise. But
Oh,
it is also
okay.
right around the corner.
And you can follow me on Instagram at darkskindukejerome. You can add me on Steam at darkskindukejerome.
Taking care of business. Woman, can't you see?